again, everyone, and welcome back. We are taking a look at another offering from Nomad Nutrition. This is our Ukrainian borscht, and what has this been? Maybe a week or two ago, we did the full video. Got 4 of these from Nomad, and we tried, what did we try? Man, I'm totally forgetting, but whatever it was really good. So I'm looking forward to this, although I will say, borscht is probably not on everybody's like, yeah, let's totally get that radar. Now, just for form's sake, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, palm oil-free, which is an interesting one, and non-GMO, all that good jazz. And is this also... I don't know. I don't know if they have any meat in it. I don't think they do. So I think this is probably vegetarian, if not vegan. So let's go ahead and look through here. 250 calories. There's our nutritional information if you're interested in that. Sodium is relatively low. Look at that. Only 150 milligrams of sodium. That's only 6%. So many times we see these things and they're so just chocked full of sodium. So it's actually pretty cool. Well, okay, down here it does say manufactured in a gluten-free, dairy-free, meat-free, and nut-free facility. So I would assume this is probably going to be in the realm of vegetarian or vegan. So, ingredients list here: potatoes, cabbage, onions, carrots, beets, kidney beans, black beans, diced tomatoes, olive oil, tomato paste, garlic, lemon juice, caraway seed, black pepper, sea salt, smoked paprika, turmeric, and dill. Very interesting ingredients list there. Should be pretty good. Not a huge fan of beets. I'll just be honest about that. Never been a huge beet fan. My brother, big beet fan. Me, not so much. So we'll see how this works out for me. We are looking for 3/4 cup or 180 mils of boiling water. And then stir and seal. So let's go ahead and get in here and see how this turns out for us. Oh yeah, right up top. There's the oxygen absorber. Whew, that's got some smells. Big chunks too. It smells great. Very hearty smell. Got some of these larger pieces here. This should be interesting. It actually, it's crazy. It does have like a meaty kind of smell to it, which is obviously a bit deceiving, isn't it? Go ahead and pour water in here. Again, mild disclaimer. I pretty much do what I want to do with the hot water. You guys can choose to do by the instructions. Again, 3/4 cup. I kind of eyeball things a little bit because I've been doing it for a while. So I would start with the packet instructions and kind of go from there. The more you do this, the better you are at it. And if you wonder why I constantly give that disclaimer, it's because I always have commenters in the comments section that, go on about it. So I'll give you the riot act, man. I'll read it every single time, just tell you how I do things. So now borscht from memory, and I've had it at a restaurant before, but from my memory, I believe tends to be a bit more soupy than most things. I think it's more of like a stewish kind of consistency. So I don't know. I mean, I know it's kind of hard to see in there. That's pretty soupy right now. So, but it does have beans. I think I'm going to call that for right at this very second. And we're going to seal it. Ooh, wow, caraway. Ooh, man, that's got some caraway in it. That's great. I do love caraway. I'm going to let this sit. And then at about the halfway mark, I'll go ahead and judge if it needs a little bit more. And I'll tell you if I added more. But that's pretty soupy right there. But I think that's kind of more what we're shooting for. But I'll check and see. I do want to make sure those beans have enough to really get together and have fun and rehydrate. So anyway, folks, a couple quick minutes and then we'll be, well, for you, it'll be less than a second. For me, it'll be minutes, but we'll get this on the tray here in a second. I did have to add a little bit more water, just a little bit. There's quite a bit of soakage of the original, but I think that this should be okay. Hopefully it's okay. So still a little runny. Gosh, man. Ooh. Oh, it's blood. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. I think that will do just fine for what we're doing today. It's nice and hot and steamy. I mean, look at how just blood red that is. Man, hopefully these beans got... Well, whatever. Let's just go ahead and jump on in, and we'll see if everything reconstituted okay. Yeah, it did. If you've never had this, it is quite an interesting adventure. There is a lot of dill and there is a lot of caraway. Those are really the two defining notes I can sort of taste in that spoonful. You do to get some of that potatoey starchiness. The beet is kind of lost in translation a little bit. In cabbage, honestly, cabbage doesn't really have a huge taste to it, like boiled cabbage. But it comes through a tiny bit. I do like the textural contrast with the beans in there. That's kind of nice. Get one of these bigger stalks. And you know, it is a pretty like hearty... I don't want to say meaty because there's no meat in it. But I'd say if you gave this to me and they said, here, eat it. Hey, does it have meat in it? And I just eat it. It feels very hearty. I like it. I like it a lot. The only thing I would say is maybe tone down that dill a little bit. Dill is such a strong flavor that it just takes over everything. It's kind of like putting mint in like a grow box for herbs. Mint takes over everything. You know what? There's also a little nice spiciness in there too. It's just a little. It's actually really pleasurable because it's not overdone. It's just it sits right there on your tongue, but it doesn't burn your tongue. It's just like it tingles a little bit. It's like, yeah, we're here. There's a little tiny bit of spice, and it's such an even spice. What did we say would have been spicing this? Lemon juice. Never spelled juice that way. Maybe it's just the paprika and the pepper. It's nice though. It's a very nice slow roll. That's well executed. Very well executed. I'll tell you this. I think it's great to try new things. As a matter of fact, the less you try throughout your life, I think the less enriched your life can be. I'm not telling you to go travel all over the world, but food from all over the world is at your fingertips, whether that's in your locality fresh or ingredients you can buy at the store or a ration that can bring you something completely different. Because hands up, how many of y'all out there are actually eating borscht? Probably not very many. I think I only have one or two guys who've identified themselves that live in Russia in the comments that I remember. Or in that sort of geographical location where borscht might actually come from. But altogether, a little less dill, and this would be like perfect, but it's spot on. It's very good. And I gotta say, Nomad Nutrition, and I know a lot of you, it's plant-based, it's, you know, it's vegetarian, vegan, all that good stuff. But I gotta say, they're really swinging. They're swinging a heavy bat right now for me, and I've been enjoying. So we'll see what they do. I've got 2 or 3 more of these, and I might go buy some more if they have some more out there. But this was surprisingly good, well executed. If you like those flavors, 100% grab this one. And again, you know, supporting small business. GarageGrownGear.com is where I bought it, so go check them out. Or just check them out directly. I believe they sell directly from their site as well, but I don't remember. So anyway, that's all for today. If you have anything you would like to see on the channel, just, you know, pop a suggestion in the comments, or, you know, I have a P.O. box. It's down in the description. You can send it to me and I will try it out when I can. But if not, that's cool as well. However, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And we will catch you on the next one. See ya.